The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Sooners will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Back to throw. It's Karapateas. Under fire. Finds his man. It's Riggs. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I love the play call. First play of the game, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players the football right now and let you know about it. Awesome job.
He's in open space downfield.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Nittany Lions with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Right on the money. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Well, he was licking his chops. As soon as he saw blitz, he knew some guy was trying to cover him man-to-man. Ain't gonna happen. With his skill set, he's one of the best in the country, and that is just way too easy.
He's gonna lose a yard on that one. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on second down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stokes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The inside handoff. Running to Green. Discards him with the stiff arm. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that line.
Breaks into the open. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Pollard. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Catch in the middle, it's Canty. And he'll be brought down. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Stokes. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Sooners! A great catch and run for 6. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Karapateas. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. Offense in a bunch formation. He wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Plucks it out of the air. It's a fumble on the play. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the right. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big drop.
The give to the back. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
And the Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. To throw, it's Karapateas. Setting up the screen. Fighting off the defender. At the 45 on his way. Wide open spaces. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Penn State.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stokes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Gives it on the option. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Snagged in the middle, it's Canty. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Sooners headed quickly to the line. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Oh, what a move. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He'll do it himself. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that something.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's it, Clyde. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. Dropping back, it's Karapateas. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hendricks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick completion to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. Shows him the stiff arm. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Nittany Lions will snap it on first and 10. Might be changing the route. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Stokes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stokes. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. It'll be first and 10 from the 30. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Finds a little space. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
That's how you earn your first down the hard way. Really good job by the QB dropping back to pass, scrambling, getting the first down, but taking a big shot at the end.
Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. Makes a catch at the 15. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Hendricks. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Karapateas. It's on target and complete. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. There he goes! Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Caught over the middle. It's Burrow. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Hendricks. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air. It's Karapateas. Trying to set up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back. Just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone.
221 wing, 221 wing. Ready, go.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They could make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. They'll go for it on 4th down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
defense rolls the dice. They want 6. They choose not to kick a field goal. They choose to be aggressive, and man, do they make a big mistake. Throw the football, intercepted. Not only that, he takes it all the way back to the house. What a momentum swing in this football game.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're all locked up here in the 3rd quarter as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Stokes. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball. Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through it.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Scanning the field, it's Karapateas. Quick completion on the out route. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Touchdown, Penn State! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Coming out with it, it's Stokes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Makes the catch. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Sooners want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Using his legs to buy some time. Finds the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Leaves it with the back. Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Karapateas. Flips it out in the flat. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete.
Guys have the backfield now. It's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Fouls through the defense. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The defense putting points on the board.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on 4th down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, bat the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Good concentration to get that squiver inside the 15. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. He'll try the left side. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And, man, the running back puts the ball on the ground. And, man, he did it last week, too. Like, he fumbled a week ago, and you always wonder how that messes with your psyche and gets in your head. That's 2 fumbles in 2 weeks.
Finds space on the right. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. To the air on 1st down. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Trying to take it back. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Sooner offense returns to the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Sooners will hustle to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second and regroup before running this next play.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Defense might bring the house here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way.
Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stone. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Karapateas. Now he's going to break the pocket. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the 1st down. He's had a day where he's really showing you.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Pollard. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he throws another interception. And a big return